Most times you can't hear them talk. Other times you can. It's the same old cliche that a woman or man. You always see my number. You don't really make a stand. Here I am. On the road, there I am.
Yeah, get her contact information. There you go.
Here I go. Playing the star again. There I go. Turn the page.
A soft news story.
Are we ready? Are you ready? So when my hands go down, you go. Ready? Go, 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 go. Come on.
There needs to be a third person allowed to get rid of the snow. They need a sweeper like curling, yes.
Oh no, she fell in the snow. It's really hard to go. Can they pull it? There you go. You gotta pull.
Why? You completely destroyed this place, Dusty.
My advice would be flip it around, and then pull it from the front. Pull it from the back.
This is the intermission. Hey, you have to do this before winter ends.
Oh, they're going.
Go.
They're going. I guess they were told to wear boots. That's good.
Don't get a speeding ticket.
We have a winner!
Go past the line.
There you go! Yay! Nice job.
I don't think it really matters. Okay, you gotta race back to the other line.
Okay.
You guys gotta get it with the sled.
Parks and Rec.
Lincoln Park Pride and Joy.
Congratulations. Nice job.
There we go.
Put them up on the stage for everybody to see.
Kids, over the last couple weeks have put this together, and this is Voss's room.
Okay, and then I'll come back and I'll do a story on it.
Those sleds, they took a beating. I'm surprised they're still standing, but I'm proud to say Parks and Rec won. Yay! And the Excel Club from Lincoln Park High School got best design for a sled. Yay! But it was a lot of fun, and we're going to start the snowman building contest now. It's going to be right across the street here. So grab a spot. Someone's going to come out, get your name, build your snowman. It could be a little snowman, it could be a big snowman, whatever you want to do. And when everybody's done, it'll be judged. We'll have 3 winners, first, second, and third place. So go have some fun, everybody. And thank you.
Winners of the small snowman.
These are the small ones with games and prizes, all kinds of stuff. Straight in and down the stairs.
I'll try to watch where I'm going.
And when it hurts, burn ones off my shoulders. How can I hurt when holding you? One touching one, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe it never could. No. Feel like you guys can really belt this one out, right? Who wants to sing with me? Where's the guy in the mezzanine? He should be up here singing along with us. Get ready? Here we go. A big build up. The words are, in case you don't know, Sweet Caroline, okay? In case you've never heard this one before. How many people have never heard this song before? Have you heard this song before, young lady? Do you know this song? Have you heard this one before? Yes, you right there. No, never? So raise your hand. Have you ever heard this song before? If you haven't, raise your hand. Raise your hand. It's good. She's like, I'm not raising my hand. All right, well, you don't have to raise your hand. All right, well, here we go. You ready? What's the words? Do you remember? Sweet Caroline. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Sweet Caroline, ba, ba, ba. Good times never seem so good. I've been inclined, go, to believe it never would. Oh no, sweet Caroline. Sweet Caroline, good suggestion.
Yeah, that's all I take silverware that I've got at estate sales and I clean it up for my husband to roll.
And you got plates and stuff.
Oh, wait. There was 2 song requests, right? Oh, gotcha. So. So, how many people you hear the song title and you're like, I don't think I know it, and then you hear it and you're like, oh yeah, I know that song. What the heck is wrong?
I can you can find lots of
Tijuana. What are you going to Tijuana? Alright, just want to get shots of all the booths here. It's for the city. We're going to promote these events.
My hubby bought it for me.
Oh, he did.
Yeah. To go with my Wookiee lamp.
You got a Wookiee man and a Yoda, huh?
Yeah. Look, Tom. He makes noise so you can hear him. And you can switch out, he'll eat the egg, and he's got a cookie, and he's got this lizard thing that he eats. And you can switch him out. Isn't he adorable?
Well, what do you think, Johnny? Yeah, I'm gonna do the
You and food, yes, they go together.
You just had 4 dogs above in the winter.
Our January movie night. This is impressive. Before we have the film, we'll get started at about 6 o'clock. And before the film starts, we're going to run through a brief rundown of Lynn Osborn's life and career. It's a slideshow presentation, so it'll be right up here on the screen. It lasts maybe about 10, 15 minutes, but it'll give you more background information, certainly on him and some of his family and what he did during his very short lifetime. So we'll get into that in a few moments. But thanks again very much for coming. The family came from Wichita Falls, Texas, where he was born today, January 21st, 1946. So Lynn would be 97, turning 97 today. So we'll wish him a happy birthday. For Lynn, Buddy Osborn. This was the role that brought him popularity. It was a TV series that became very, very popular when it was airing from 1950 to 1955 through ABC Television and its local affiliates across the nation. On the series, Lynn played the role of Cadet Happy. Yeah. he was pretty happy most of the time. I think he also was serving as a sidekick for the main character of Commander Corey. He often was the what do you call it, the humorous character. He would be sort of the guy that was always making jokes or getting into funny situations on the Space Patrol team. This is a title card for him on the TV show. When TV shows would open, they would have the actors listed. And this was his title card for part of the season. I've seen other ones for Lynn's name, but this was one that we have actually from Lynn's family that gave this to us. This is the full cast of the show. Lynn in front. The star of the show was Ed Kemmer, the guy with the big smile on his face right there. And he was the hero of the show, played Commander Buzz Corey. And there's Buzz Corey and Cadet Happy. And there's three of the actors from the series. You can see how tall Lynn was. He was always known to be on the short side. That was part of his... These are the three actors that you just saw in a scene from the series. Yeah, you can see how popular the show was. He appeared on the cover of many TV guides over the years. This was an issue of TV Forecast with Lynn in his role as Cadet Happy. Movie for the evening. Invasion of the Saucer Men was probably Lynn's most popular film that he made. This one came out in 1957. It starred Steve Terrell, Gloria Castillo, and Frank Gorshin, along with Lynn in a supporting featured role. He was featured in the ads, as you can see here, because that's his picture, with a friendly alien. And this is another lobby card, similar to the other one, showing the aliens with I believe that's Frank Gorshin. This is the logo for American International Pictures, which distributed most of these B movies that came out in the mid to late 50s. Roger Corman was heavily involved in American International, and he was from Detroit as well. Some of you may know the name Roger Corman. Longtime producer. And this is the opening credit for the film that you're about to see. Here's a scene. Frank Gorshin, actor Frank Gorshin. Many of you know Frank Gorshin for being the Riddler of the Batman series in the 1960s. He had a fairly long career. Featured actor, character actor. And Lynn Osborn just sitting right behind him on the counter. Another photo from the same scene with Lynn and Frank. Lynn Osborn in a scene from the film with stars Gloria Castillo on the left and Steve Terrell on the right. This is the prop department getting ready to film. I have no idea who the actor is that's behind underneath that heavy mask. There's another shot. When it was released in England, in Great Britain, it had a different title. It was called Invasion of the Hell Creatures, for some reason. It was rated X because movies in Great Britain that had any kind of horror involved in them were rated X because children were not allowed to see them. So anything that was scary, too scary for kids, was rated X. And there's another lobby card for the British version of Invasion of the Hell Creatures. And that is the Spanish version, Mexican, I believe, poster. And the Swedish, which we have a copy of that here in our display. Movie went all over the world. But it wasn't by itself when it came out. It was released on a double bill, like many of the black and white low-budget films in the 50s, with I Was a Teenage Werewolf. Some of you have probably seen I Was a Teenage Werewolf. It was maybe a little bit more popular than we know of the other film. And it also starred a young Michael Landon. Michael Landon went on to, of course, a very successful acting career in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. But he started out in the film I Was a Teenage Werewolf. This is a box. This is the VHS box. When it came out, the movie came out on VHS in the late 80s. And this is, again, we've seen this scene many, many times in other advertisements. And this was the featured shot of Lynn Osborn on the cover of the VHS box. And this is a nice picture. This is a picture of Lynn when he was back visiting his folks here in Lincoln Park, sometime around 54, 55. His sister Beth is next to him in the center, then his parents, William and Bess. They lived, as I mentioned, on Lincoln Street here in Lincoln Park. He did get back periodically, but I think his work as an actor kept him very busy. But unfortunately, developed a brain tumor pretty young. He was just 32 years old when he had surgery, and it was not successful. So he passed away at the age of 32 in Los Angeles and was buried in Forest Lawn Cemetery there in Glendale, California. This is a really nice portrait. This is a picture painted by his niece, Billy Flood. His sister, Beth, married William Flood of Lincoln Park, the Flood family, I believe. May still have relatives in the area, but I'm not sure. Yes, I know they do. And so the Flood family had several girls in the family, and Billy Flood was so his niece. She didn't know him that well before he died, but later on when she was in high school, she took a photograph and made this painting for her mother of them. And so this was a gift that eventually, out of the grace of Billy, came to the museum about 5 years ago. And we couldn't really finish up without mentioning other little green men that have come out of Lincoln Park. This is a Bill Morrison creation. Bill is an illustrator, artist, cartoonist who also came from Lincoln Park. And this is Bill's contribution to the world of space aliens. The Little Green Man is a series that he created in comic books. And Roswell, as you can see up there in the corner, was a location that's always been affiliated with aliens and alien abductions and that sort of thing. We still hear about Area 51 today, what's going on out there and how everything is top secret. So if you've got any stories about Area 51, please do share those with us tonight. We'd love to hear anything. And this is another shot of an image from Roswell, the Little Green Man that Bill Morrison created several years ago. He donated a bunch of these prints to us that are signed. We do have those for sale here tonight. And then about 5 years ago, we undertook our own exhibit at the museum dedicated to Lynn Osborn's life and career, and it was called Smokin' Rockets. Smokin' Rockets was his buzzword, his phrase as an actor and as Cadet Happy on Space Patrol. So that was named after him, Smokin' Rockets. And part of that exhibit was a constant running of a DVD that we had, which ran episodes from Space Patrol, in addition to a couple of commercials that he appeared in. And also the DVD included a clip of his appearance on the Betty White Show in 1954. And we do have that here tonight, and I thought I would run that afterwards if anybody wants to stay after the film and see that. And this is a shot of part of the exhibit that we had at that time. The woman right in front of you is Lynn's niece, Sharon. Sharon, are you here? Where are you, Sharon? There, stand up so people can see. Sharon Clark, Lynn's niece. And these are some other folks. These were friends of Lynn's in the 1940s. Two of them were, anyway. Tim, some of you know Tim Caldwell, who is here tonight. He's in the center with the sunglasses. His mother is standing there to the left. Tim, can you mention her name to us?
Mary Louise Blanco?
Mary Louise Blanco. Mary Louise grew up, went to school with Lynn in high school, and she had very fond memories of Lynn Osborn, known as Buddy, as I mentioned earlier, Buddy Osborn. The fellow on the right was Joe Turinsky, a longtime Lincoln Park fixture. Joe also remembered Lynn quite well as Buddy Osborn back in the 1940s when they were young kids together. Today, we still have
I learned a long time ago you gotta start off your pitch with a bang. But I'm an honest guy, see, and, well, I gotta play it square with you. Actually, a plain old farmer lives in his house. A nice, easy-going sort of guy.
I'll get the law after him.
Like I was saying, he lives on the outskirts of this little town, Hicksburg by name. No, I'm not kidding. That's the name, Hicksburg. Scout's honor. It's a quiet place. Oh, nothing much for the young people to do. Well, hardly anything. Anyhow, it was Saturday night, and me and my partner was eating in his fancy restaurant. A regular gourmet's joint. Him and me are what you might call investment specialists. We were discussing the latest market reports and looking forward to a quiet game of chess before retirement. Oh, that's my partner. I'm the handsome guy on the left.
Will there be anything else?
Right now, I couldn't afford what I'm thinking.
I'm sure of that.
Oh, wait, baby, wait. I wonder if you could tell me how to... Oh, I can't even read my writing here. Why don't you tell me how to get to first base with you tonight?
Fresh guy.
Turn off that light, you bum. Artie, come on. Artie, we're millionaires. Yeah, go to bed, huh? But this is different. This is big. Yeah, oh, God, I'm not trying to give you a pitch. But this, you and me, we're going to put on an exhibition of the first and only truly authentic flying saucer. You woke me up to tell me that. I told you it was big, didn't I? Well, I seen one. I seen one just like all these crazy people have been talking about. I seen one. And it's big and round and it glows and it gives off a funny noise like that. Amazing. One of them actually landed intact. What a story. That must explain the blue lights our jet pilots have been telling us about. I wonder how many regular airline crack-ups it's caused. If that's all it can do, well, lucky. But if these things should prove to be unfriendly... Yeah, got a point there, sir. Shall we drive closer so we can get a better look? No. I think we ought to wait right here. Something might be watching us right now. Sergeant, get me division headquarters. Get some engineers out here and see what's inside these things.
Calling control.
Do you think it could be from another planet, sir?
Lieutenant, when you've been in the service as long as I have, you learn you don't have to think. You just follow standard operating procedure.
Yes, sir.
All right, Jim.
Well? I didn't run over this man. Are you still on that kick? Looks like there's been some kind of an explosion over in Palin Woods. What was that? Looks like something blew up.
What do you suppose it was?
Joan, those little monsters, or whatever they are smarter than all of us put together.
What do you mean?
Remember when we watched one of them pound away at the fender of my car?
Yes, but what's so smart about that?
Well, don't you see? They killed this man, Joe Gruen, and then dented the fender. It's all a frame-up. Whatever it was, it's your... That is without a doubt the craziest story that I've ever heard. Look, will you phone and check with the police?
They've been trying to get you all night, but nobody's answered.
Yeah, thanks to these. When you live with a big mouth like Joe Gruen, you gotta have a secret weapon.
Will you please call the police? Please.
Okay. But if this is some kind of a gag... Well, I'll be.
It's gone.
But it was right there. I saw it. They'll believe us when I... happened? Where am I? Huh? You're all right. Little green men had you, but we burned them up. Wow, what a buzz I got on. And is it some kind of a gag? How, Johnny? Just like his roommate. Do you get it, Joe? Acute alcoholism. These monsters kill their victims by sticking them with alcohol. Pure alcohol. Well, why isn't he dead then?